Had a dream where someone found a fish in a bag of milk at a grocery store, and people online kept making memes like this. I do not belong, Judith. I could absolutely see this being a real thing though, like 100%. If someone found a fish in a bag of milk at a supermarket, these are the kinds of memes that would happen, right? 100%. This video brought to you by my YouTube members and patrons. Thank you guys. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. I am currently running on 0 hours sleep. It is 7 in the morning and I haven't slept. Clearly, this is punishment on me from God for my blasphemy in my last video, and it definitely doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I live in the UK, and in my city, as of recording this, we've had one day where it wasn't raining, and I am absolutely not completely deprived of sunlight, and that definitely isn't having an effect on my sleep. So what better time to take a look at r/thomastheplankengine. This is a subreddit that I have covered before for members, and it was really funny. Basically, it's memes about dreams. It's memes that people saw in dreams, woke up and were like, I need to make that. It's funny. It's genuinely really funny, and it's especially funny when you haven't slept in like 18 hours. Very quickly before we begin, I just wanted to mention that YouTube members and patrons, you guys get an extra video every single week for as low as £1 a month. That equates to about 25p per video. So if that is something that interests you, please do consider joining, as it really helps support the channel. Other than that, let's get straight into the subreddit, shall we? Saw this right before I woke up. Your vision. Persian's vision. How the people of Iran mastered the art of seeing underwater. Is it possible to learn this power? I mean, I know it's not real, but as someone who scuba dives, this would be really useful as a talent to learn. Like, really useful. I had a dream where someone sang "We Are Charlie Kirk" on The Masked Singer with a very beautiful voice. And when they took the mask off, it was Charlie Kirk himself, and he faked his death just so he could reveal his singing talent. I could see this happening. This is a real scenario that I could absolutely see happening, coming true. Definitely. This was the plan all along. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if that happened? God, the internet would die. Like, the internet would close. It would be over. The whole internet would close, right? It would be gone. I dreamt YouTube added an option to gift the IKEA shark to creators. Gift Blahaj. Or, sorry, Bluhai. Blohai? There's many pronunciations, depending on where you're from. It looked exactly like this. It was a seasonal event with IKEA across all of YouTube, and mostly everyone loved it. There was complete chaos, and eventually Mr. Beast had to have his button grayed out due to the amount of Bluhai sharks sent to him. I kind of want that though. I kind of want that to be a feature. I would absolutely love it if you guys could just send me a Bluhai, right? Like, I would love that. That would be great. I don't see a single problem here. My eyes are itchy. My eyes are itchy because I haven't slept. I didn't know that was a thing until today. Normally just my stomach hurts. Does anyone else get that? If you haven't slept, if you pull an all-nighter or you just can't sleep, the next day after not sleeping, does anyone else just like their stomach hurts, right? I get two things when I haven't slept. I get really thirsty, like really thirsty the entire day, like unquenchable thirst, and my stomach hurts. Like, I get a really upset, unsettled stomach. Does that happen to anyone else, or is that just me? Is this how I find out that I have some like condition and that not sleeping is what causes this condition to arise? Dreamt there was a new TikTok challenge, the Sensory Hell Chip Challenge. Sensory Hell Chip, pure menthol ghost pepper extract. Now here's the interesting thing about this. This would work. This would be actual hell, because spice and mint, right? The hot that you perceive from spice and the cold that you perceive from mint don't cancel each other out. They come from different receptors. So you can, in fact, experience spicy and minty at the same time, and it tricks your brain into thinking that your mouth is like actually burning, like badly. Like, it's not, it's a bad feeling. It's not enjoyable. I like spicy food. That feeling is not enjoyable. So I could 100% see this being a real challenge. Oi. Ladies. Stop it. Had a dream where there was another Germany named Germany 2, and specialists were thinking about adding a third one. Yep, We might need a third one. I'm sorry. 2 Germanys, that's too many. 1 Germany's almost too many. Shout out to my German fans though, because I know for a fact that there are a good couple of you now, a good few of you. So my channel has like 3 top commenting demographics, right? Weirdly, British isn't in the top 3. It's in like maybe 4th or 5th place, right? The top 3 comments on my channel come from Americans, Canadians, and Germans. And I find that quite interesting, actually. Had a dream that the rose emoji became so popular that the new keyboards came with a key for it. I'm pretty sure you can get keyboards with emoji keys on them, right? So this isn't actually that like outlandish of a thing. On Windows, you just type it by holding down Windows key and full stop or period, and that brings up an emoji keyboard on your computer. But like I have a key on my keyboard that isn't used for anything. It's a useless key. I have it bound so that when I press it, a battery bar comes up on my keyboard, but like it could just be an emoji button. Honestly, like it's not being used for anything else. There probably was a use for it at some point in Windows, but I have never found what it is, so I just replaced it. For anyone wondering, it's that key. I think it's like a page key or something, right? Come on, focus camera. You can do it. I believe in you. This one here that my finger's on. If I press it, my keyboard goes boop, 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 boop. You can't really see it because it's too bright. My lights are too bright, but a bar comes up and then it turns green, and the amount of numbers that it comes up on my keyboard is like the percentage of the keyboard battery. I actually don't use it very often because I forget it's a thing. I only find out what battery my keyboard's at when it runs out or when I press it by accident. Again, I've never needed the button for anything else. I don't know what it does. Had a dream I met a dude named John who kept saying shit like, to be Johnest, and Johnestly. My name is also John, and this guy pissed me off for some reason. Johnestly. John God, bro. That's... I think the funniest part of this isn't John, which is funny, to be fair. If you're called John and you go around saying things like Johnestly and John God, I want to meet you. You sound hilarious. But I think that's not the funniest part of this post. The funniest part of this post is that OP got pissed off by their own dream. OP dreamed up this guy, and this guy pissed them off. That's... I just can't imagine having a dream and being pissed off at my own dream because the guy I created was just kind of annoying. That's... Oh, God. I aspire to have that happen one day. Concept I saw in my dream. Jazz manga. Fully improvised manga, drawn with no plan whatsoever. You just bullshit your way through it. Example of jazz manga drawn by my friend J Roach. I like the concept. It kind of got me thinking, right? I was like, concept for a manga series, right? Every week you have like an hour tops to draw that chapter. You know, you have a new chapter come out every week. Every week you have an hour tops to draw that chapter and come up with the plot and story of that chapter. No other prep work, nothing. However, you draw up like a shitty sketch in an hour of what that chapter's gonna be. And then a professional manga artist takes that, uses the exact composition and everything that you've drawn, but draws it professionally with the exact plot and everything that you've laid out. All of the dialogue and everything is exactly the same. It's just drawn nicely, like by a professional. I would read that manga. Someone please make that happen. I had a dream that Kermit the Frog was exposed for being on Epstein's Island, and there was a lot of buzz around it. Beloved celebrity Kermit the Frog allegedly visited Epstein's Island one too many times to ignore it, according to a recent leak of millions of documents relating to the Epstein scandal. Now, this raises questions. Did Mrs. Piggy know? Will their marriage survive this? You know, if she knew already, then like maybe their marriage would survive this, but he's going to jail, right? If she didn't know, their marriage, it's not surviving this, you know? Mrs. Piggy is gonna divorce Kermit the Frog over Epstein Island scandal. That is a news article that I would read. I can already see it. Headline in the BBC. Oh God. Oh fuck. I am so glad that I haven't slept because I think this is so much funnier for that very fact. Somehow had a dream. 2 singers had to compete with ropes around their neck in the final round, and whoever loses just gets hanged right there. Apparently, it was a shock to one of them because they never had to do this in previous rounds. This was all a climax of a movie, I think, and in the end, no one actually died because the competition was stopped by a detective because it was related to some case they were investigating. I don't remember the plot, I just remember remnants of it. Also, yes, the singers also put the rope around their body because my brain took some stylistic liberties, I guess. This is some medieval shit, right? I could 100% see in the medieval era, like, two court singers, like, competing for their lives in front of some corrupt king that's executing the loser. That's probably a thing that happened. That's probably happened at some point in history, right? Right? Like, the funky little jesters that they're funny and they're the only person that can make jokes at the king's expense, or they're not funny and they fucking die, right? Like, history was brutal. Had a dream where there is a bit in Tomodachi Life in which you could see two Miis having sex under the blankets at their home. And there's a chance a third Mii is watching outside the window. I know they've drawn just a generic Mii outside of the window, but I know for a fucking fact it's Matt, right? There is no doubt in my mind that the pervy little Mii in the window watching these other two Miis go at it, it's fucking Matt. It's gotta be Matt. It's always gonna be Matt, right? Like, there's no other Mii it could be. It's Matt. It's definitely Matt. Had a dream where some Tumblr artists started a campaign where games that don't use generative AI get this seal of approval on the box art. Can we just make this a thing anyway? Can we just start this? Can we just start a thing where games that are being made from like this point onwards, if they feature zero usage of generative AI at any point in the creative process of making the game to the finished product of the game, Jesus Christ, if I could speak English, they get this stamp on the box or on the cover or like somewhere. I want this. I think we should do this. I think this is a thing we should start. If you're a game dev out there creating a game and you haven't used any AI, put this sticker on your box. Do it. Blue the Nerd tells you to do it. And as we established in the last video, I am ordained by God. So God commands it. Little known fact about me, and this isn't a joke. I was actually I was a Mormon who had the ordainments to bless people, bless food, do the sacrament. Those kinds of things aren't crazy, like kids do those, but I could bless people. I could do blessings. I used to have a little vial of oil that I could use to bless people. That's a real thing. That's a real thing that I used to have. I probably still have it somewhere. There you go. There's a little bit of Blue the Nerd lore. Yeah, I used to do house calls. I wasn't a missionary, but I used to visit people and like we would do a little Bible study or I'd bless them or, you know, you wouldn't think it, would you? I will clarify, I am not a part of any organized religion anymore. I want to clarify that. I think I've talked about it before. I describe myself as a religious salad. I just pick and choose the different parts that I like from different religions and make my own little religious salad like it's a harvester buffet, you know? That's how I live my life religiously. Do I believe in a God? Maybe. Do I believe that some religions have stuff right? Sure. Do I believe that any religion has everything right? Fuck no. Religious salad. I had a dream my boyfriend had cancer and he died without telling me he had cancer. And then I checked his Twitter and this was his last post. I woke up in rapturous tears. Daphne from Scooby-Doo. I love you. Me. I love you, but I have cancer. If Leo ever died from a mysterious illness that I had no idea he had, I want this to be how I find out. Obviously I don't want Leo to die. I don't want him to die of a mysterious illness. I don't want him to die. But if he died of an illness that I didn't know he had, I would want to find out by going to his Twitter page and the last tweet being Daphne from Scooby-Doo. I love you. Me, I love you, but I have cancer. That's the fucking funniest thing I have ever read. Ever. Second to none. Second to none. I should have ended the video here. I have more saved. I should have ended it there. My life is only gonna be downhill from this point. I had a dream where this was a screen in the Mii Maker. Me maker, select your gender. Transgender, twink, John Cena, Mao Zedong. Are you telling me this isn't the screen you get in Meme? This is the one I remember. This is the screen I've always seen in Meme Maker. Did I get a weird Nintendo Wii? Did I get a strange Nintendo Wii compared to everyone else? Thumbnail I saw in a dream. Professional glass of water reacts to people drinking water. This would 100% get millions of views, right? Like, if this was posted, just in general, if just this video was posted, this would go viral. It would be a one-hit wonder. People would try and replicate it and not get near the success. But this video coming out would 100% go viral, right? If this was just uploaded as is. Like, oh god, I would probably watch it. I would be one of the people that would watch this video. I would click on that. Oh, I still haven't gotten over Matt perving on people in Tomodachi Life. Oh, and fucking, I love you, but I have cancer. That's where I'm going to end the video. I hope you have enjoyed. I really do. If you would like to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below. Or equally, you can click on that join button on the channel to support me. It helps a lot more than you might realize, but by no means should you feel like you have to. I'm going to keep making content regardless. But a huge, massive special thank you to all of the wonderful YouTube members and patrons that do support me. All of your names are up on screen right now. It genuinely helps so much, and it genuinely means so much. So thank you to everybody that does. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.